Alright folks, what we have here today is a '06 Wrangler Unlimited. I'm going to change the hub bearing. I've already got my caliper off and hanging. Please support your caliper. You don't want to stretch your hose. It would possibly ruin it. I've already removed my cage nut off the axle. Once you remove your caliper, the rotor comes right off. If it's factory, then the rotor usually has a retaining clip so it don't fall off when it's going through the assembly line. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I put a little bit of lube on the WD-40 on the nut spline, so hopefully it'll come off fairly easy. Come right off. Nut comes with a cage, cotter pin, and a little funky washer to hold the cage out against your cotter pin. The new hub assembly comes complete. 3 bolts hold it on. Is a 12-point half-inch, well actually 13 millimeter. I've already cracked these loose. Put a little lube on the back side of these, and as most people have Jeeps, it'll be dirty. So these bolts will tend to come out hard if they're real dirty. Let's see if I can get these out with an impact, a little swivel here. Yeah, it looks like we can get 10 on there. Oh yeah, you also have a large washer behind your retaining nut. I can hold my mouth right. I need to get it off. Make sure you don't lose that. It has to put that on. I want to spray some lube on the splines up in there. Sometimes they come out extremely hard, especially if it's been in there for a while. That's what your bolt looks like that holds the hub assembly, hub bearing assembly on. Alright. Okay. Probably got the key. Oh, I thought I had it in lock position, I guess not. Try not to get in front of the camera here, but sometimes it's not easy. Top one. That hub assembly came right off of there. Sometimes the splines want to freeze onto the axle. This one came off nice. It's a noisy one and loose. Inspect your splines. Make sure you kind of clean some of the dirt out. If you got a lot of dirt in there. This one's been cleaned already. Try not to pull your axle out of the rear end. Oh, right in the eyes. That's smart. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of a wire brush to that axle splines. I have a wire brush handy. I'm going to use one of my comb brushes off my... Probably made it worse. Nasty and rusty. You find something better to brush that with. Alright, well, this will work. I just want to brush any of the pieces of sand or anything off of the splines. Not that there's any on this one. It came off real nice. There's no rust. Maybe I'm not going to use my mouth to blow it off again. And my face. Ready to reassemble. Make sure you notice which way your dust cover came off. You always want it to go back on the proper way. Make sure your bolts are clean. Run these in with your impact just to get them started. You don't want to tighten them with your impact because you'll have to use a torque wrench to get the proper torque on all three of them. I just use my impact to make it quicker. Like I said, don't impact them in. I'm going to come back with a torque wrench and torque these to the proper torque. I'm going to have to go look up the torque to see exactly what they are. I do know the axle nut is torqued at 175 because they sent me a spec along with the new bearing. We do know it's 175 foot-pounds, and that's what we torque it as. Your nut has one way it goes on. If you see there's a little raised ridge on one side of your nut, the other side of the nut's flat. Make sure you put your raised ridge in. Make sure you have your large washer on. Just snug it. Like I said, torque wrench. Might have to wait until I get it on the ground to torque it, because of course it's just going to spin. I forgot the this is a free spinning front end, so I'm going to torque the main nut, the bearing nut, at 175 foot-pounds, and that'll be fine. I'm going to go in and look and see what the torque specs are on the rear and hold the hub assembly on. But we're basically done on that one. I'm going to have to put the tire on, lower it down, and torque it. And we should be good to go. Alright, y'all, thanks for watching. That's what the assembly looks like. That's going to make it a lot smoother. Alright, y'all, thanks for watching. Have a good day.